Hello, we're back. Moving with the breath, allowing the breath to initiate your movements. So think about that for a second. Allowing the breath to initiate your movements. Again, I want to remind you this can be very frustrating for some students. It's not that important, but it's a great way to move into a more intermediate practice because your focus is more inward. Let me grab my chart. By doing the asana, the sun salutation that we're going to do today, you are incorporating asana with pranayama, the breathing technique of Ujjayi breath. And you're connecting these two limbs together. And by focusing on the breath, you are moving into the next limb of yoga, where you are more focused. So you're not thinking about Walmart or what you said last night. You're incorporating a meditation in with your practice. And maybe you're even incorporating a yama, like non-harming, taking it easy. So you can see where these 8 limbs can overlap and work together in a yoga practice. Okay? All right. So on the mat, we're going to stand up at the top of your mat. Okay, so you're up here with a lot of room behind you for your plank. And we're going to start with a side bend. So I'm going to ask you to bring both of your arms overhead. Turn your palms to the ceiling and just take a side bend to each side. Don't worry about the breath yet. We're not going to do that quite yet. We're going to review movement of sun salutations. Okay. All sun salutations start with bringing both arms overhead. And then you swan dive forward and tuck in. When you tuck in, the hands come behind the legs. I'm going to turn sideways now so you can see me. And you draw the belly towards the thighs. And if that's a little bit too much for the back of your legs, just bend your knees a little bit, and that releases the pressure. Now it's a flat back. Straight legs, flat back, lift and lengthen. Then you're going to start to tuck in, and as you do that, you bend your knees, get your hands on the floor, and step back or jump back into a plank. Lower down by bending both elbows. And scoop up into cobra, which is bent elbows, or upward facing dog, straight elbows. And then downward facing dog. Now we need to bring our feet up between our hands. So you can walk or lunge your feet up, and you lift and lengthen right away. Tuck in. And then you just reverse the beginning of the sun salutation. So you soften the knees, reach the arms up overhead, and then your hands come down in your favorite way. Okay, we're going to do this again, and I'm going to verbally walk you through the breath. Basically, what it is every time you tuck in or close up, that's the exhale. And every time you open up or reach up, that's the inhale. Okay? All right, so we are now going to start by bringing both arms overhead. And as you do that, you're going to inhale. And I want you to turn your palms away and exhale. We did this in the last video, but seated. Okay, again, I want you to inhale. Breathe comfortably as you interlace your fingers. Turn your palms to the ceiling. Inhale. Side bend, exhale. When it's time for you to inhale, come to center. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, center. Try this on your own. And the next time you come to center, the arms are going to come down. Moving into A series sun salutation. Inhale and draw the arms overhead. Exhale to your forward fold. Tuck in. Inhale to a flat back. So remember, when you're opening or lifting, you inhale. And when you fold up, you exhale. Okay, breathe comfortably as you step back. And now it's time to exhale. So you're going to lower down, exhale. And when you lift, that's when the inhale happens. It makes sense because your chest is now open. Exhale, down dog. Now traditionally in a sun salutation, you're in down dog for about 3 to 5 breaths. You're going to look up between your thumbs, bend your knees, and you can walk or lunge or hop up to the top of your mat. Okay. That's an exhale, sorry. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. And then come up. This is a nice long inhale. Exhale, hands down. So in sun salutation, each movement has its own breath, whether it's an inhale or an exhale. Now, if you get confused when you try it on your own, don't worry about it. This is just for fun. And to help you draw your attention a little more inward, to make your practice more, intimate, more focused. But if it causes you anxiety to try to move together with the breath and the movements, forget about it. Okay. So to begin, I want you to start at the top of your mat one last time. Find your feet. Notice the soles of your feet making contact with the earth. As if your legs were drinking straws, as if your legs were hollow. Draw your mind up and through the ankles, right through the calves and shins. Draw your mind up the inner thighs, all the way up into the belly, as if your whole body's hollow and you're just going right up like a drinking straw. All the way up both arms to the crown of your head. Now find your breath. Notice that you are breathing. Move into a slower, deeper, deliberate breath. Inhaling to the count of 4 or more. Exhaling to the count of 4 or more. Make your inhale equal your exhale throughout the sun salutation. Side bends. When it's time for you to inhale, bring both arms overhead. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, center. Move with your breath into your exhale. And at center, exhale the hands down. Find your feet. Draw your attention up through your body. Find your breath. Try moving with your own breathing rhythm by bringing the arms up on the inhale to begin. Exhale. Inhale. Stepping back into plank. The exhale will lower you down. You're going to start to look up between your thumbs, stepping up. You can just breathe comfortably as you step up. But when it's time for you to inhale, you're going to lift and lengthen flat back. Coming up on your own with your own breath. Grounding down with the feet to finish your practice. After this video, you're welcome to try this movement on your own without my words. You want to try it wide? We could take a wide-legged stance, moving into Warrior Two. So just as an example, you would inhale the arms up, exhale, bend the knee. When it's time to move into triangle, you would inhale, straighten the knee. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, coming up. So just like the series exhale, down. Just like the series we did seated, moving different limbs at different times. Okay, so let's try that same side again. Inhale, arms out in T. Exhale, knee. Pausing for one breath. To come out, straighten the knee. Exhale, side bend. Inhale up. Exhale, arms down. Okay, let's pivot the feet. Other side. Try it on your own. Moving into triangle. Staying for one breath. You're going to inhale to come up. Moving against gravity is normally when you add the inhale. The inhales help you up. The exhales help you lower. Again, you can try this on your own without my words. It's a lot better when you do it on your own. See you in the next video. Thanks.